Alrighty, boys and girls, Riverwood National is the course today. I'm got a little bit of mixed feelings about it. The houses look kind of like um, nuclear bomb fake town setup. You know what I mean? And that kind of takes you out of the simulation of, I want this to feel as real as possible. It looks like the little houses from Monopoly or something. And that might be what the houses really look like. It's not a knock on the designer. It's just, especially when it does these overhead views, it just looks a little cheesy. Suburbia kind of mapped out too evenly. Anyways, the course itself is pretty fun. Kind of a fun little neighborhood winder. Lots of out of bounds too. Can't launch it into the houses or you're out of bounds. So a little bit of restrictions there. 80 yards here on the second. We're already even through the first one, and when you go for 80 and get 92, that'll be a problem. Nice little chip, one putt back to the hole, and a par on 2 headed over to the third. Good view of the course there. A lot of water, kind of swampy irrigation things moving around, and that is really interesting and fun. I like playing those kind of courses. A shot from 140 coming up, just a little bit left. But another par on 3. Heading over to the fourth, probably not a driver hole again. Not sure I've hit a driver yet. Maybe on the first. This is just a hybrid, and it looked a little chunky. .154 in. Very strange follow through, but it might work. It does. So, holding off and trying to turn the face, and somehow I knew that was what was needed. Alright, getting serious. Coat's coming off. Not a good strike. Looking at the club like, are you okay? 240 though, might be doable. Not with that strike. Gonna end up on the right side, but a good distance remaining here. 75 yards in. Trying to get a birdie on the card. It's going left. Oh, it was a good distance too. Alright, another par on 5. Headed over to the 6th, 177 yard downhill par 3. If you have not noticed, we're playing the white tees. And that's a little hooded and left. Kind of keeping that theme going from the last round. If you hadn't seen the last round, check my channel homepage, and they're in chronological order there. About 250 GS Pro rounds or something like that on there. So enjoy the rabbit hole if you want to see all the courses in GS Pro. A very suspect 3-wood swing that just holds on. 158 from the rough. Not sure what that was and not happy about it. If I walk towards the screen, it means I hit it like absolute garbage, or I think it's a hole-in-one. That's basically the only 2 times I walk up to the screen to not get a ball, at least. I thought this was going to be a tough driving hole, and so I picked up the 3-wood again and said I can hit this club, and hit it pretty good, and found the fairway. So 134. Swing looks a little long. That one looked like it got unpacked right at the right time, though. If I could do 3 into out and 0 face, that would make me happy. Alright, a par 5 ninth. We got up to +1 with our antics. Please don't go in the water. It's wet. Oh, it's not wet. We get to hit it. Second shot out of there. Now it's wet. It hit like a rock or a bush. Okay, fourth shot on a par 5 is still 170 away. And that was not the swing that was needed. Looks like really out of control. Trying to find all this weird extra speed with my head, it looks like. Alright, front 9 over. +2. Past the clubhouse, headed to the back. Little slicey fairway finder on 10 is going to leave about 170. Good angle here. Let's see. That looked a little better. I don't know what was happening with my foot. Chipping, short side 14. Thought I hit it too hard, and I did by about an inch. Ticking up to +3, headed behind the houses for a straightaway par 4, 357. Trees on the left, nothing right. Still says that little bush on the right is out of bounds. That if you play this course, don't go there. A decent drive though. Gonna have 100 left uphill just a little bit. A little flick of the wrist. It's going left though. Where are these draws coming from? These actually are starting kind of online and then drawing, which if you haven't seen the channel, I'm a little notorious for the hooded draw when I don't need it. Alright, 12th hole's a par 3. Looks farther than it is, 157. Not happy with that either. This is a lot of bad contact. It's a lot of toe shots. And if I slow down these swings, which I'll probably do, well, that no one's helping that. I'll be able to tell I'm probably like early extending and then bailing is usually what it causes me to get the toe. And I'll just bend that left arm and pull the handle through because I'm afraid I'm going to miss the ball. It usually has to do with balance. That's not good. This round started so good and it is falling apart here. It's letting me hit it out at least. I thought that would have called me out of bounds with the red lines, but lets me punch it out. 108 up the hill, trying to make something happen, and another horrible swing. Yikes. Sometimes you don't got it, guys. Sometimes you do. This time, it doesn't look like it. +4 through 13 is really not that bad, though. Just need to stay positive and keep swinging. Taking an aggressive line and just clearing everything and just getting on the fairway. Par 5 and only 173 left. An eagle would be huge, and if you chunk it, so funny. If you chunk it bad and tow it, that's what happens. So really, I should be swinging slower and just really focusing on hitting the middle of the face. And that was for birdie, and that's another par. So as bad as I'm striking the ball, we're still managing to get it closer to the hole every time. And I think it's good that my expectations for myself are getting higher. Please don't hit the cart path. Okay. That one's left. That's another bad one. Toe shot. It's easy to see on here. The left shoulder and elbow are leading the way. And I don't want to feel that way, even if it looks that way on camera or the physics works out that way. In my head, I need to feel like my right elbow's kind of leading the way and everything's working. Right elbow, right pocket. That didn't look like a good swing either. Everything looks really rushed. It looks really fast. And the contact is missing because of that. The club head speed's there fine. 90 mile an hour club head. But if you hit it like junk, it doesn't matter. It's better to have 80 mile an hour club head with some sort of actual contact and direction. Really trying to unload on these last drives, and carried it up there a ways, but still 99 remaining. Can any shot be close? Nope, this one's short too. It's alright, that's a par, and +4 going to 18. If you would have told me that before the round started, I would have said, okay, that's fine. It's the hitting the ball off the toe and off the heel and doing that on the last drive not helping the attitude. Yeah, let's land on the cart path too. Let's roll for a while. Why not? 260. At least it's a par 5. We can get it back in play. And then, yeah, look at where this, like, back in play means towards 2 lakes. So now 128. I'm trying to get a birdie still. It's still possible, and that's the swing I come up with. Just an absolute nightmare of a swing. I'm like, please don't chunk it now. And that's how that one ends. Riverwood National, a birdie early, feeling good, and 6 bogeys through the last 12 holes. Ouch. Anyways, check back tomorrow for another course and hopefully some better golf, and we will see you then. Peace.